Hey guys, it's Grayson Chance here, and this is my celebrity profile. Well, I was born in Wichita Falls, Texas, actually. I'm a grown-up Texas boy, but when I was 3, I moved to Oklahoma. Well, my family is relatively big. I have an older brother and an older sister. My brother's 19 and my sister is 17. So on stage, back in Edmond, Oklahoma, when I performed Paparazzi for the first time, I didn't know if I was doing paparazzi. That was the one thing. I was going to do different songs, but then I finally decided on paparazzi.
Way on the crowd, where would you join now? Got my flash on too. Made that picture of you, it's so magical. We'd be so fantastical.
Well, you know, when I first posted Paparazzi, I didn't expect anything to happen from it. I mainly did it just to show my friends who weren't at the show, and then Ellen eventually ended up calling. Well, the moment Ellen called, I was actually at school, and my mom called me, and she was like, "Hey, I just got off the phone with Ellen DeGeneres." And I was like, okay, normal day. Normal, Ellen DeGeneres. Okay, not a normal day, I'm just kidding. And so, you know, it was this just huge culture shock, like Ellen's calling and she wants us to be on the show, and then eventually that led to a record deal. I was the first artist to be signed to Ellen's record label, 1111. When I was pretty young, actually, I always had this idea when I would watch old Michael Jackson music videos. I wanted to be like Michael. I wanted to dance and sing big hip-hop records, but of course, I don't really dance and sing hip-hop records now, but it has evolved into something new. But I would always just watch different performers, and I knew that's what I wanted to do. I practiced at home on my piano a lot. I would just sit down and I would just make up these melodies, or I would start singing, I would learn songs, and then from there it turned into songwriting. Well, I didn't really have a lot of training on my vocals. I just kind of winged it all the time, and I still kind of do that today, and I change a lot of things in my show. Like constantly I'll do different riffs and do different melodies, but piano I did take lessons for about 3 years. There's been many times where I mess up or I get off time because I have in-ears which tell me my click and my time. So sometimes they'll go off or my pack will fall off, so I'm like just playing the piano with no sound and just hoping that it sounds good. I do have some pre-performance rituals. I do vocal warm-ups, the all that type of thing. And then I actually drink some hot tea. First time I heard myself on the radio was actually the day Waiting Outside the Lines came out. Ryan Seacrest premiered it on KISS FM. I was listening to it and I was like, this is a good day. Ryan Seacrest just premiered my song. Feeling good about this day. I felt very excited to go out on my first tour. I was with Miranda Cosgrove and I was opening. I was really excited. It was my first performance on stage, basically as Grayson Chance on tour. Well, my friends are always texting me and they're always like, we just heard it on the radio, we just heard on Friend You Here, and so I get a lot of texts and they're like, this is so crazy. You know, to know that my family and friends are really involved and are enjoying the process as well as I am, it makes me feel good. I do have many fun fan stories. There have been a couple of times where girls bring tons of different food that they hear I like. Like I've gotten cakes, I've gotten Oreos, I've gotten like milk cartons, like weirdest assortment of things, and it's really funny. I think what has brought me so far in my career is my fans. They're so loyal and so dedicated, and you know, they've been spreading the word around, they've been on the streets, making posters, making t-shirts, buying records, and they're so involved and they've been building this whole project. I'm Grayson Chance, and that was my celebrity profile.